Well, I'm here in Casino del Sol, where Combate Americas tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be held. Combate Tucson. Amanda Serrano is in the main event. You can't miss it. It's going to be all around Univision, ESPN Play. You called it. Go to Instagram at Combate Americas. You're going to be able to find that. And I have an integral part here of Combate Americas. Both Alberto El Patron and Goyito Perez are here with me. And damn, watch out, you're gonna punch me. Knock me out, but no fine. So, there's a lot to talk about here, definitely, and we're gonna get to it. But I have something that I cannot get off my mind. Guess what, guys? I've been thinking, I've been having this idea. Alberto already has announced that he's gonna be making his return in February. You're gonna do that, but you don't have an opponent set yet. There's a guy out there that I think that definitely would make a bunch of sense. And you know him, you have history with him. CM Punk. CM Punk. Is CM Punk going to be one of the rivals you actually haven't said? Is there any talks in it? Come on, let me know. You got to throw it in, man. Don't be scared to throw it.
No, he was not on the list of the fighters that I want to fight or that the company wants me to fight. But now that you mentioned that, you and Andres Bermudez mentioned that, it makes total sense. I mean, he will be like because I would love to have a rematch with someone out there that knocked me out once in Japan long time ago. That would be like the perfect rival for me for my comeback. But if we cannot have him, we have another option with another amazing fighter who is really loved in Mexico here and many other places. He's Mexican American, and he used to be a champion in one of the companies, one of the major companies in the world. So it will be another option, another fantastic option for me to make my big return to the cage. But man, CM Punk, I mean, people they trash talk a lot about CM Punk.
Right.
I have to give him a lot of credit, the credit he deserves, because it's not easy to jump inside the cage, or to jump in the cage and go to.
You gotta have cojones.
You have to have cojones, aguacates, huevos, like we say in Mexico. You have to have a lot of huevos to jump in the cage and go toe to toe against another man. He didn't do it just to get a paycheck, because he has a lot of money. He did it because he wanted to prove to the world that he's a real warrior. And I take my hat for someone doing something like that in life. And so I know it will be something fantastic, something that we will draw a lot of people for that fight. We will sell millions of pay-per-views if that's the case. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned earlier, I would love to fight Mirko first, then this other opponent that I cannot mention now because he's under contract still, and CM Punk. CM Punk will be another option.
Now, I have a question in regard to the CM Punk fight, the weight. CM Punk, he must be walking at 185, 190. You would have to do something.
I don't know when we used to compete in WWE or perform or wrestle or pro wrestle in WWE, he was always around the 200 pounds, like 195, 200 pounds. Like when I'm training for a fight, I'm always between 220 to 225. If I want to, I can go down to 200, 205, 200. When I was in the national team in Mexico, that was my weight class, 205. So I can easily make 205. I thought it was going to be harder because now I'm 40 and it's not the same that it used to be. But I started losing weight, losing body fat real quick. Like I went from 19% of body fat to 9% of body fat in only 3 weeks. And if I continue doing what I'm doing right now, I can easily make 205, 200 pounds if we fight at the end of February or at the beginning of March.
I'm curious, what was your weight when you returned to WWE a couple of years ago? Then you seem as ripped as ever.
I was 215, 220. I wasn't that heavy. I had like 5 or 6% of body fat.
Yeah, you seem terribly ripped.
I was in one of the best shapes in my life. That's what makes me think that if I continue doing what I'm doing, I can easily do 205, 200 pounds to fight CM Punk if he would love to have, if he would like to do another fight, and if he would like to fight me inside the cage.
So again,
And if not, if I fight the other guys, I have to eat more because I have to be like 230 because they're big mother effers.
I mean, it's okay. You would knock me out easily, anyways.
But I don't want to because La Leyenda Renato Bermudez will stop being my friend if I do that, and I don't want that because I love the Bermudez brothers.
That's a good point. Well, Alberto, again, February, your match. We're looking forward to that. CM Punk, the challenge is thrown out. If you want to do this, you already have been told to have the cojones. Alberto El Patron is willing to face you. Get into La Jaula, Combate Americas. And like we said, you can't miss tonight, Casino del Sol, the Combate
Larry's
Americas.
here.
This is live.
Larry's in the
Everything's
house.
here.
Mike is in the house.
Yeah, let's get some cam also. Yeah, hey, this is ongoing. Come on, you can do it. So, you heard it, CM Punk is there.
We have the